Alright everybody, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and today we have a bit of information that actually kinda came up a while back. It's more of a rumor than information. So, as always with rumors, take it with a large mountainous pile of salt. Not just a grain of salt, a mountain of salt. Please. I don't want to be... I always gotta put that disclaimer out there, because I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh, we're totally getting this, and everyone's like, oh my god, Awesome Soul said we're getting this. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I probably should have said it was a rumor, but, you know, disclaimers, gotta put them there. So, this actually happened a while back, and I didn't really cover it because, you know, it's just a rumor, but still... forgot I switched weapon locations there. There we are. So yeah, it was just a rumor, but I figured I would cover it because we're a little dry on news at the moment. Most of the jammers took a bit of a break, but I guess before I go into that, it would be good to cover the only tweet that really came out, and that would be Rick saying that they are doing something intriguing in the art sector at Free Jam. So Rick is now back in the pilot seat, I guess, and they are gonna bring you something cool. But it doesn't really play into what I'm about to say, because... what? Oh, I'm missing my weapon. That's why. Why can't I put my shield down? Yeah, so, apparently, somebody was data mining the game and found out that there is a model in the game of a... taking shield, really? Oh, power. Come on, man. Power always fails me. These modules, man, they take too much power. So, yeah, there is apparently, a cloaking device, or cloaking module in the game files. So with that said, that's why I said it doesn't really play into the other one, because it's already in the game files. So if that's the case, and it's already in the game files, my guess would be that... I am dead. No, my guess would be that they don't really know how to implement it fairly. So they got the model, but they don't know how to implement it without it being incredibly overpowered, because I could definitely see it being something that is very, very overpowered. And it would be quite hard to balance. I guess off the top of my head, I was gonna say the best way, but that's probably not the case, because again, it's just off the top of my head and nothing really planned out. But something that I brought up a while back when modules were being discussed as a thing, I was like, oh, you know, a cloaking module would be pretty obvious. So I'm thinking maybe along the lines of, if you stand still, you can be like 100% invisible. But if, for example, you start moving, the faster you move, the more power you use up, and also the less, or the more visible, I guess, you become, the less cloaked you are, is what I was going to say. But that doesn't quite make as much sense, although, well, it does, but, you know, well, you got the idea. Okay, I guess that's kind of the only way I could think of. If you guys have any ideas down below, let me know. Again, that was a nice little ramble, what I usually put out when I am tired or In this case, I'm not really tired, it's just I was working on a podcast project for one of my college courses. It won't go up on the channel because it basically is everything that I'm quite certain all of you know about. It's pretty much the bare bones introductory lesson, so to speak, to Robocraft, as well as a bit of a history lesson in Free Jam. But nothing too crazy. I'm sure the vast majority of you guys know all that information or could find that out yourself. So, for that reason, it won't be up on the channel. It's only 10 minutes long. And, yeah, wish me luck, because that is the final project. Hopefully I do well on it. So, I will, as always, continue the episode in the second part, because you always gotta have a second part. Why not? Anyways, guys, I will be right back. Okay, here we are in a rank 7 to 10 match. No megabots to be seen, obviously. But I do want to bring something up that I kind of missed last time. I was thinking, after reviewing the footage, perhaps the reason that the cloaking device didn't make it into the game, at least currently, assuming the rumor is correct, then maybe it's more along the lines of technical problems rather than design problems. Because I don't know about you guys, but to me, implementing a completely non-buggy and convincing invisibility into a game like Robocraft, where you can design your own bot to be any shape you want, might be a little bit on the tricky side. Not gonna use my shield. Okay, cool. I feel so denied. I just wanted to help. At least he's got his own shield. Alright, pal, you're not going. Well, now you are. Great. It's always fun when they have a burst medic over there. So yeah, perhaps it's because of technical issues rather than design issues, which I think actually might make more sense than my previous statement early on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Which reason seems more reasonable to you? Unfortunately, gameplay-wise, this episode has not been the greatest, because we kinda got stomped a lot, and I don't think I performed all that well. I was mostly playing support, I guess, but that's kind of what you have to do with this bot. It is loaded with weaponry and parts rather than full-on armor, which isn't really a bad thing. I do enjoy this bot quite a lot, but you know, I enjoy it more when I'm alive, generally speaking. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass that up. I know that I did bad. I don't need to see that. So, I guess that kind of covers everything that I wanted to talk about. Again, below, you guys can comment on what you guys think of this rumor. Do you... Well, I guess you can't really discuss the validity of it, but would you guys like to see a cloaking device in the game? I personally would love to see it, as long as it's done right and it's bug-free upon release, which is probably why they haven't announced it at all. Again, assuming it is actually in the files. It is a rumor. Again, let me reiterate that. I want to make sure you know that this is not 100% confirmed. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like 15% confirmed. So, yeah. Although I believe Mark has said he likes the idea of a cloaking system. So, there's that. Anyways, guys, I will go ahead and end the episode right about here. I've been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.